Someone asked me, what is the average rate that you pay your virtual assistants? And, this person knew that I've got a lot of virtual assistants and they were trying to get into hiring a virtual assistant. And they just want to know what was the average. And that was one person, but I get that question an awful lot. Like, how much should I expect to pay for a virtual assistant? What's the average hourly rate? Here's the truth and here's the reality. It depends. Like, that's like saying, how much does the average person make in the United States? Well, what are they doing? Right? Because not all virtual assistants are the same. For example, if you hired a general administrative virtual assistant versus a virtual assistant who was doing lead generation versus a virtual assistant who was doing your taxes versus a virtual assistant who was managing social media for you, all of those have very, very different skills that are needed, very different levels of education that are needed, and require different price structures. So that's one side of the equation. The other side of the equation is, where are you hiring them from? Because the country in which they reside determine a lot about what you pay them based on their standard of living and cost of living in their country. So for example, on the low side, if you're looking for an administrative virtual assistant in the United States, you're going to be looking around $15 an hour, right? Maybe high side, maybe $20, $22 an hour or so. Now, if you're looking for a marketing virtual assistant, someone with experience and knowledge, say in running Facebook ad campaigns, and you're in the US, you may be paying $30, $35, $40 an hour sometimes, depending on their experience, right? So you can get a wide range there if you're looking inside of the United States. Take another country, like the Philippines. In the Philippines, you can get a general administrative virtual assistant for $3 to $5 an hour. That's not unheard of. And you said, well, why wouldn't I go with a virtual assistant from the Philippines if they're so much cheaper? Well, it depends on your use case. It depends on what you need. Okay? It depends on what you need. So for example, if you have a general virtual assistant who's going to be doing some level of interaction with the public for you, maybe they're answering emails, maybe they're even doing inbound phone calls. People who are calling you, they're answering the phone. Depending on your industry, you may need someone who is US based to do that for a variety of reasons. And so hiring someone abroad, whether it's the Philippines or anywhere else, may not be the right answer. Additionally, if you needed someone who was, say, working on a specific time zone, then hiring someone abroad may not work out as well based on their time zone. So there are reasons why you wouldn't hire someone from abroad, even though they may seem to be a lot cheaper, okay? And they're not cheaper, they're less expensive. You can find really, really great talent abroad outside of the US. Personally, I love people from the Philippines. I have several, we have 9 people from the Philippines on our staff right now, okay? Now we have people from all around the world, but a large concentration of them are from the Philippines. So how much does it cost? It depends on the job that you need, the skills that you need, the level of expertise that you need, and where they are from. So my suggestion to you would be to go to the job boards, go to onlinejobs.ph, go to Upwork, and look at other jobs that are similar to yours and see how much people are paying for those jobs. All right, everybody, that's it for today. Just wanted to share this. It was a quick one, a quick tip. All right, it really depends on where you are and what you're looking for in terms of, or not where you are, where your virtual assistant is and what you're looking for in terms of skills and experience, in terms of how much you're going to pay. All right, I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.